like unbelievable.
Hey, Ross.
Robert, what's up?
It's time to break the silence. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Really. How are you?
Doing great. Glad to hear you're doing good. So, Death Dealer have just returned with your second full-length album, Hollowed Ground, only a couple of years after the release of the killer debut album, War Master. Can't get enough of the new record, Ross. It's a metal masterpiece, man. Congrats.
Thank you, Robert. It's coming from you. It's a definite compliment.
So, from what I understand, Stu Marshall, who's the other guitarist in Death Dealer, handled all the mixing and mastering duties on Hollowed Ground, and he did a really good job at that. Tell me about the recording process. Did it differ at all from the first album, or did each of you record your parts remotely? How did that work?
Well, we after War Master, a little after that, we started writing and auditioning songs and riffs and a lot of stuff after to begin the process. And we found that we had a really strong bunch of songs harvested there. So we started trading licks back and forth, trading songs. Sean started adding his vocals in. I have this from the past. I have this from now. I just wrote this. I had an idea about Iron Man. I had this. So basically, we spent a lot of time auditioning songs and trading songs and deleting songs and making sure that the best came out. And we were really happy with it. Yeah,
it sounds amazing, Ross. So you were saying you were trading riffs back and forth. So you got a good you got to do a lot more songwriting than the first time around. It sounds like.
Well, I did have a lot of input on the first record, but the fact that when I first joined, the riff came out so quickly afterwards. This time I had definitely a bit more influence, a bit more input on it, a lot of input actually, and you could hear it. So the whole thing really matured. There was a maturing process of songwriting. As you can hear, Sean's vocals are much more diverse. Not so much in the high end there. His vocal capabilities are full display. Is undoubtedly the best singer around. The most emergent. I mean, you can hear it really now. I mean, I think this is his greatest work ever, and we're just excited about it. I mean,
yeah,
it's one of those records.
Yeah, like
I don't think we could have put out a better one.
I don't think so either. I mean, I couldn't believe you guys topped War Master. I mean, and like you said, you can definitely hear more of yourself, more of your stamp on it. It seems faster, heavier, louder. I love all the lyrical stuff going on. It's like all the song titles are really brutal. The Gunslinger in particular, I mean, it's tough to pick a favorite off the new album. You guys got Gunslinger, Plan of Attack, I love that one. Break the Silence, which you guys filmed a really slick video for. It seems like Sweden Music Group is really standing behind this new record. How did you guys wind up working with them?
Well, we had our manager, John Pendergrass, found SMG, and then he started working with them on us and selling them on the band. And they had a few bands. They do have the new Cage record, but once they heard Hollowed Ground, they just became a different company. They said, this is the band that is going to lead us to the future. This is the band that has the ability to transcend the business. This is the band that can create something. This is the band that can start something new in metal. Yeah. Right? If these guys can't do it, nobody can do it. So they really caught on to us. They traveled with us on all the shows. They gave us a van and did 14 shows in Europe. They provided us with transportation. They got us on the Motorhead cruise. They spent money. They're putting their money where their mouth is. They hired Owen Lindvall for the video. I mean, there's nothing that these guys did not do for us yet. And I think they plan to go further with the right tour. So, I mean, these guys are young, but they're old school. They're old school. If we want to get in there and we want to do it, we're going to have to get in there and get in front of people and get in front of people's faces and achieve things the old-fashioned way. You know? They supplied us with all the tools necessary. We supplied them with the metal muscle.
Well, that's great to hear that they're really standing behind you guys and being really supportive of you. And yeah, the new music video for "Break the Silence" that just looks amazing. That seems like a hot video shoot. Was it hot? You guys had fires surrounding you, and
well, it was in northern Sweden. It was kind of cool up there, and it wasn't that hot, but it was hot on the set there. You saw those fire towers. You saw everything that was going on. The fire cannons, the flamethrowers, the strobes. We had the drone. You could see the drone shots from up above. Incredible stuff. I mean, it was an amazing shoot by one of the greatest video producers out there. And everything just was right. It was raining, pouring out the whole day. When we got there, it stopped raining. Totally stopped raining. You know, we were freaking out if we had to go and do a video in the rain. We would have. Oh my God, we would have done it. But I mean, you know, but it was tremendous. It was a tremendous 2.5 weeks in Europe for us.
Wow, that's amazing. How did you guys capture those aerial shots?
As I said, we had a drone. We had a hand-operated drone with a camera.
Oh, wow.
Like they have now.
That's awesome.
And we got clearance from the local airport.
Uh-huh.
And it's just incredible when clouds and darkness comes and those overhead shots. And it was just amazing. Amazing. You have to do that, Pablo. On the street. It was just incredible. Just incredible.
Speaking of incredible, there's some new blood in the band this time around with the addition of drummer Steve Bolognese. Tell me about how you guys found Steve and how you ended up joining Death Dealer.
Well, that's another interesting question. Steven came to us through one of Sean's friends who knew him. Ryan just couldn't, he couldn't keep up. He couldn't just, he had too much problems with his family and his job, whatever it was. And so I said, look, just take care, do your thing, Ryan, do what you got to do. So Steve came to the band, and this guy, I mean, if you listen to his drumming on that record, this guy is an innovator. This guy is just a drummer. He's not a typical drummer, a typical power drummer. This guy is indeed powerful, but his fills, his sense of time, his whole attack is incredible. I mean, you've heard a million drummers before. This kid is, Steve Bolognese is a force to be reckoned with and one of the greatest drummers on the scene right now.
He's a monster, Ross. He's a monster.
Unbelievable. I mean, you got to listen to his stuff. I mean, this is some incredible drumming, and it fits the songs, and it makes the song better. So that's really all that matters in Death Dealer, is making the song better. I don't care how great a musician you are. I don't care how great a musician you are, how many notes you can play, how many all the bullshit on the hands-on, on the fretboard and the shredding and all that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make the song better. All that matters is the song, is our song.
Yeah.
You see, that's why this record is so great. You see, because the same thing goes with me and Stu, right? It doesn't matter who does the solo. It doesn't matter who takes the solo. It doesn't matter who plays what, as long as the right thing is being played at the right time on that song. Exactly as many notes has to be on that song. That's been my mantra since I started playing guitar. So there's songs that only Stu plays, there's songs that only Ross plays, and there's songs that we play together, and there's a song like Seance, there are no solos.
Yeah.
There's no solos. So that's the mantra of the band. It's whatever makes the song better, and we live in a song-rich environment, and it's for musicians, for songwriters, it was an incredible time to make this record. When the music flowed so freely and so magically, at every point we made it better. Every time that someone did something to the song that got better, and it reminded me, harking back to the days of when Joey and I were writing songs back in Manowar for those 6 records in such a short time, that it just flowed. The music just flowed out of us. It just appeared. The songs kind of wrote themselves, and that was the case with Death Dealer. Just these 2 records have been incredible in 3 years, in less than 3 years. We've achieved these 2 records already, and there's no sign of us stopping. I mean, so for a songwriter, it's an incredible thing. For me, it's just amazing.
Yeah, and I guess certainly a lot of that tightness has got to come from, you guys did the opening act on that huge Metal All-Stars tour, hitting markets like Romania, Sofia, Bulgaria, Moscow, Russia, and as a fan, it's just so cool to be able to pull up all that YouTube footage,
Yeah, I mean, the Metal All-Stars thing is definitely a big thing in the band, to pull that pull off that Sean did, was able to negotiate with his partners a spot on that tour, which was any band would have wanted that. I mean, we played in front of 80,000 people total. I mean, you saw the crowds, you saw the video.
Yeah.
We were able to do this, and we walked on stage and no one knew a word. No one knew a second of Death Dealer, but they knew it when we played it, and you could see them. They knew it as we were playing it. It's like we had this effect on these crowds. We just did it. We just did it. The headbangers over there. People by the third chorus. People knew the chorus already of these songs. So, we're offering quality, high structured, great choruses. Good songs to these kids, and the Metal All-Stars tour definitely seasoned the band. It brought us together. We definitely learned a lot about it as a band on it, and everything really came together. That really, I would say that really the Metal All-Stars tour really helped us on our next record.
Absolutely, yeah. And then this past summer, you guys went and did the festival circuit, Belgium, Holland, Germany, Sweden. I mean, you name it. That must have been incredible.
We did a few.
And
well, that again helped us greatly.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, is as a fan, it's great, to be able to pull up the live footage of you guys, and it's all fresh. I mean, you're just on your second album. The music is fresh. You're watching Death Dealer play here and there for the first time, and it's just amazing, Ross.
People are saying, I heard this you're not a serious fan. Oh, you guys are like an all-star thing. That never works out. Oh, it'll just sizzle out as an idea. It's a one-off. Well, you know what? Guess not, huh? So guess what? This is our second record, and we're here to stay.
Yeah.
This is serious business. And our second record is better than our first one. So what are the chances of that happening?
Yeah.
So, we've been answering our critics with our music.
Tell them, boss man. So, considering you guys have already filmed videos for Hammer Down and Break the Silence, have you guys had the opportunity to capture any pro-shot live footage of the band? I mean, a DVD would be great.
Did we shoot the band?
Did you get any pro-shot live footage of you guys performing live? I mean, I'd like to see a DVD.
We have all that. Yep. All of us had GoPros. We had tons of stuff.
How far down the pipeline do you think a DVD release would be?
Well, I think when we make our first DVD, we'll include all that stuff. We'll just have to sit through it and, call through it and then see what we got. But we do have a lot of stuff. We do have a lot of content. We're going on the Motorhead cruise on Sunday. We're going to be taking a lot of stuff off that. And, they're talking about a second video with Ollie, so... we take it as we go. So we're definitely onward and upward to this band.
So, what song would the second video be for?
I think Revolution.
Awesome, great choice.
And that song we've been playing live for the crowd, and they've been flipping out with that song. When it comes to the choruses, hang 'em high, it's like the fist in the air. It's like unbelievable. By the third chorus, they know the whole chorus. They've never heard the song before, and you can see them like, oh, this is the chorus, this is how it goes, this is how it goes, watch. And it comes up, it's like amazing.
Yeah, that was going to be my next.
The revolution.
That was going to be my next question: is if that motorboat cruise was going to be the first time you guys played songs off Hallowed Ground, but it sounds like maybe the festivals last summer they got a taste of it already.
Yeah, we did. We did a couple of tunes and new ones. Yeah, we did. I'm the Revolution and Plan of Attack, and yeah, we did that already. But it was very great. But we're gonna have the records to sell on the ship. So hopefully it gets around and we make a lot of fans, make a lot of new friends, turn some heads.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Is there like some kind of pre-order special like last time around with all the cool bonus stuff?
Yeah, I don't think we're stuffing the LPs with chock full as we did, but there's some good offers from SMG.
Okay.
Bundles and stuff like that. You have to go on our Facebook page and you can see all the stuff.
Okay, cool. I'm definitely going to do that. So Motorboat Cruise is set to sail from Miami, Florida, out to Great Stirrup Cay, and then on to Nassau in the Bahamas. What can people on the boat expect from your performances on there?
Well, we're gonna give it 150%. We're gonna play with Slayer, Motorhead, Anthrax, Metal Friends, Hatebreed, all those bands. Basically, certain type of band on that thing. But we're gonna turn heads because we're the only band of our ilk on the boat, and I'm sure we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, I went and saw Saxon the other night open up for Motorhead, and then Motorhead were only able to do 3 songs. Poor Lemmy, his health and everything. So
they only did 3 songs.
Yeah, Motorhead only did 3 songs, and then Lemmy said he couldn't do it. So hopefully he's feeling better.
Yeah, let's see what he does. I hope he's well. He's a friend of mine. I've known him for a long time, and big fan of the Dictators, and so we'll see. I really hope he's okay.
Yeah.
And I'd be glad to speak to him. I tell him I love him. And when I leave, I'm saying, when you tell your friends that, you have to at this time.
Absolutely.
This time and age.
God bless Lemmy. So, both yourself and Death Dealer vocalist Sean Peck are among the all-star roster of musicians confirmed to perform at the Titans of Metal event this coming December in Tel Aviv, Israel. What all can you tell us about that special concert?
Oh, well, that should be a fantastic night. We got Louie Roth, girl from Nightwish, Benner and Sherman, the 2 guitar players from Merciful Fate. We got Ralph Sheepers. We have Dean Whistler from the Dictators is playing bass. You met Dean, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to be. I got him the bass pick. He's going to be there. So it's going to be like a Metal All Stars kind of thing. It's going to be a great night. I'm so grateful to be in Israel, and the next night we'll be in Cyprus. So we're going to have two night shows before the end of the year.
Wow.
And then then the Dictators will play New Year's Eve at Bowery Electric, and so we're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm looking for a big Death Dealer show in New York for the media, and we'll see. It's all going good. Everything I'm involved with is very good. It's a great time in my life, and I work hard every day on it, and take nothing for granted, and play my ass off.
Yeah, sounds like you got a full plate. I know there's some Dictators reissues coming out, and you're fixing to do another tour with those guys.
The reissue, yes, Robert, we have the reissue, WK. We remixed 3 tunes. Going to have a Black Friday debut. There's going to be the new CD, and also we had the Dictators NYC. We wrote our first songs. We have a first single. It's called Supply and Demand. Manitoba wrote the lyrics. I wrote the music. So we're going to have a single to be selling online and on our tour in November 11th we start. So,
well, great.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I can't complain.
That's awesome. I hope you guys make it back down here. I know one question that's got to be on a lot of metal fans' minds is, when can we expect an extensive U.S. tour from Death Dealer?
Well, that's it. I mean, let's say facts. If this record does what we think it's going to do, we will definitely have more dates. And if we can if we can buy onto the tour, that would make sense. That would really help us. The label will buy us onto the tour and you'll see us. And nothing would make us happier than to do that.
Yeah, that would be amazing, man. I'd have to follow you guys on tour. Ross, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. I know you're super busy getting ready for the motorboat cruise, and thanks so much, Ross. The new album, Hollowed Ground. Encourage everyone to pick it up. Always an honor to talk to you. Any last words for your fans listening at home?
Yeah, pick up the CD. We would appreciate it. Watch the video, hit the video as many times as you can. Just support Death Dealer and Heavy Metal. And we love you all, and we hope to see you all soon.